Imagine you are a citizen of a certain country and then the state fines you with millions of US dollars and you can't explain where you actually got such sums of money. Now, this is the case of a Zambian journalist known as Faith Musonda. Back in 2021, Faith Musonda was actually found in possession of over 65 million kwacha, 57,900 US dollars, and a beautiful big house in one of Zambia's most expensive areas known as the New Kasama. After that, the state decided to just confiscate the money and let her go scot-free. But now something happened. Like today, Faith Musonda actually stormed the state house or the community house. In Zambia, the president of Zambia doesn't live in state house, but he lives in New Kasama as well, in a place we are now calling the community house. Now, Faith Musonda during the night actually stormed that house, actually seeking to have a conversation or to be heard by the president of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilemas. Now, you may be thinking I'm just hallucinating or I'm just telling you a story that doesn't actually exist. Now, let's just read through what happened from this trusted news TV station right in Zambia. They wrote something right on their page and I'm just going to read through it with you guys. Let's go. Okay, let us basically read what this story is all about, and I'm just let me just take you guys on this particular screen so that I show you what I'm actually reading. And this is coming from a trusted news or news providers in Zambia. This is called Diamond TV, one of the best stations that you have in Zambia. Okay, so let us just take you to this particular story over here, and you can see purely written by Darius Chonya. I think I hope I'm pronouncing that name correct. But the story headline says Faith Musonda to be charged with conduct likely to breach peace after storming community house. Okay, so community house is a presidential, that's a house belonging to the president, Mr. Hakainde Hichilemas, and he lives in New Kasama. Okay, so it says by Darius Chonya right here, and it goes on, the story goes on, says Lusaka businesswoman Faith Musonda has been arrested after storming community house, the residence of President Hakainde Hichilemas in Lusaka's New Kasama area, around 01 hours on Wednesday, July 22nd, 2025. So this happened just a few hours ago, and here they're saying Miss Musonda reportedly demanded to be attended to, citing various challenges she is facing. Okay, and then they go on here and say Assistant Police Public Relations Officer Godfrey Chilavi confirmed the arrest, stating that she will be charged with conduct likely to cause a breach of peace. Wow, which is the correct charge, if I may put it that way. And then here they go on and say she is currently detained at Woodlands Police Station. Now, just to give you a background, in 2024, the Economic and Financial Crimes Court forfeited properties belonging to Miss Musonda worth over 21 million to the state. Now, the properties were suspected to be proceeds of crime following her failure to declare them in an agreement with the Anti-Corruption Commission under Section 80 of the Anti-Corruption Act number 3 of 2012. Okay, so yeah, just to give you the background of this story of who this Faith Musonda is, here they go on and say this stemmed from a 2021 incident where Miss Musonda was found in possession of 65 million kwacha, 57,900 US dollars, and a house in New Kasama worth over 6 million kwacha, all suspected to be proceeds of crime and later forfeited to the state. Okay, and this is Madam Faith Musonda here. I'm sure you're able to see her picture. Wow, this is quite interesting. Let's read some of the comments which people actually are putting on this particular post. So, like for example, muri democracy mwaliba ichibere shima. So they're simply saying when there's democracy, people abuse it. People are actually abusing democracy. So then somebody says, how did she enter? Fire the security at the entrance. Okay. I know this is outside the topic. Okay. The ghost was chasing her, lost her way to Chifwema. Conduct likely to breach peace is how many years in Mukoleko? Hala? Maliwa. I don't know what that guy said. So the other one says, in all fairness, who seeks for the president's audience at 01 hours? The audacity, you know, like honestly, at 01 hours? That's strange. You know, that's totally strange. And then somebody says, she thought that was Edgar Lungu's residence, Vaupula. And then the other one says, let us respect the presidents, Bane. Okay? Wacha no kucha. Zambia also, every day there is breaking news. Her also, she must have been under the influence of some shots of Jameson, because I would wonder the audacity. Okay, this other one says, but why Storm Community House and why specifically at 01 hours? So people are raising some concerns here, saying how that is an awkward hour. Like in Zambia, guys, like 01 hours, that's like midnight. You know, so she literally stormed the president's house at midnight. So you can imagine. So how can she storm in with all that security? But woman. Okay. But Zona, going to see the president at 01 hours, sure. Sometime respect is important. She can't even make an appointment. She just walk in as if it was in her house. But you are sure. So just some people just making some funny comments here. Has she finished mourning, or it was morning Chikwela which gave her, okay. Alikuwa audacity yampe mfuyu. Alikuwa audacity yampe mfuyu. So some people are just speaking out there. Okay, but yeah, because there's so many comments here, guys, and you can't go through them all. Yeah, but otherwise, that is it. So that is it. Tell me what you think about this particular story of a Zambian journalist known as Faith Musonda. Can you do that? Like, honestly, can you do that? Wow, let me know, guys, in the comment section, and remember to like the video, subscribe if you're new here. My name is Samson. Bye-bye. Take care of yourselves for now.